Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to June's edition of Turian's Trailers. I'm just here chilling with my buddy Glottis from Grim Fandango, and we are going to be watching 3 awesome trailers this month from upcoming point-and-click adventure games which have really caught my eye and I think you guys need to see. Now, the idea of this series is very simple. We're going to watch the trailers together and then we're going to have a bit of a discussion down in the comments section below this video where you guys can tell me which one was your favourite, which ones you'd like to play the demos for when they release, and so on and so forth. So, with that all having been said, let's jump in to our first trailer.
Oh my god, he's dead! The master's dead!
Nothing to be done for the poor fellow until we drain the water, I fear.
We shall have to get him out of there if I'm to do an autopsy. Can't very well determine the cause of death just by gulping at him through the glass, you know.
Sounds of the sea featuring periwinkle flange and the crustaceans. Oh my, how awfully embarrassing. I do hope that wasn't an important clue. This is Gilfrey on his wedding day. He was utterly devoted to Ethelberta. It was so sad when she passed away.
Terrible business, just terrible.
Good lord, it's an abomination. My word, what an astounding adventure that was, eh, Frumple?
Lord Winklebottom Investigates is a charming little adventure game set in the 1920s, and I absolutely love the classic vibe that this one's giving off. We'll play as the giraffe Lord Winklebottom himself, who is thrown into action when a murder occurs on an isolated island that people were invited to. Luckily, Lord Winklebottom isn't just a classy gentleman, he's the world's greatest detective and has his partner Dr. Frumple to assist him. This one promises tons of puzzles and a wonderful 2D hand-painted art style full of character. It's due out later this year, so this is certainly one to keep a monocle on. Sorry guys, let's move on to our next trailer. The Season of the Warlock is a comedic point-and-click adventure game based on old Gothic tales. Think a mix of Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft to get the sort of vibe this one's given off. And this is going to combine complex puzzles with some really rich storytelling. And there's even 2 different storylines to choose from, so you're essentially going to be able to play 2 different games that I guess will interlink. I'm not too sure on that one yet. But you can also switch between sort of classic point-and-click controls or direct controls based on your personal preferences. And I think that's a really cool idea because I've not seen many adventure games that offer you the ability to do that. There's no real details on a potential release date for the full game just yet, but by the time this video goes up, there will be a demo available for everybody to download over on Steam. I've actually already played an early access version of the demo because the developers were kind enough to give me early access to it, and I really enjoyed what I experienced when I play it. Actually, that one's going to be going out tomorrow when you watch this as part of the Turian's Adventures series, so make sure you don't miss that one. So then, let's move on to our final trailer. Unusual Findings is an 80s inspired adventure game which is very reminiscent of Stranger Things to me, which I'm not against at all because I absolutely love Stranger Things. But there's also a little bit of the Goonies mixed in that I've noticed as well. And again, I'm very much of a fan of that, so I can't complain at all. Inspired by living in the 80s, the developers really wanted to create something that would bring back the nostalgia of that decade. And there's going to be references to things like sci-fi movies such as Terminator, Predator, E.T. and much more. I'd expect a vibe of spookiness and horror elements to be thrown into the mix too, given that we've seen there's some sort of creature going around killing people and that fearsome blue goo in what looked like some sort of research lab. And also synthesizers. I would imagine there's going to be plenty of synthesizers when it comes to the music as well, which again is fantastic. The developers are keeping release dates and other information a bit of a secret for now, but I've been assured by them that they'll be making some big announcements very, very soon. So that is going to do it for this month's edition of Turian's Trailers, guys. 3 really awesome projects there that I can't wait to see more of as they develop in the coming months. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps YouTube push this video out to more people who would like to watch it and join our little point and click community here. And it helps get the words out about these games as well, which is the main thing that I do making this series, is to help the developers get their games out there and to help people discover them. Make sure as well to leave a comment down in the description below telling me which one was your favourite, which one you think you might play when the full release comes out, and so on. And a big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne and Nate, for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next month for more Turian's Trailers.